What the fuck is People Playground? Yeah, I mean, I guess stop playing People Playground, David. Never heard of that game. I don't know about that, Senpai, maybe. Oh, sweet. Thank you for that, Benji. Thanks for the huge drop. Thank you for the generosity. Never watched The Amazing Bulk? Of course I have. That's a classic. There's very few weird, shitty movies that I haven't seen. I know things you guys have never even heard of, like The Greasy Strangler, which has a scene where he makes his asshole talk. You won't find a weird, garbage movie I don't know about. At the very least. Have you seen the God Monster? There's no way that's the whole title. And probably not Keith, but maybe. Have you seen Love on a Leash? No. I've never heard of this. It's a romantic comedy film. Did you make this or something? This is like an extremely unknown one. Like, what the fuck is this? You found one. That was quick. I've never heard of this. A 2011 rom-com. It became known for its unusual creative choices and frequently included on lists of especially bad or bizarre movies. I've never heard of this one somehow. This is a wild poster. And what a concept. Lisa, a young woman, has not been lucky finding a romantic partner. She meets a golden retriever whom she names Prince. After discovering that Prince turns into a human man each night, Lisa falls in love with him. Wow. Wow. Cool. The movie for all the zoophiles out there. Thanks, Dakota. Favorite cheese is probably American cheese. I used to say provolone, but I've been really warming up to American cheese right before I stopped eating dairy. So I'd say American cheese probably takes it over provolone just barely. And no, I haven't watched that yet, Swizzle. Onyx and the Fortuitous. I'll look it up. I don't think they're going to remake Shaolin Soccer, but I did see the rumors. Onyx and the Fortuitous and the Talisman of Souls. Oh, this is a new movie coming out. Huh. Let's check it out. Well, check out the trailer, rather. You playing Valorant stream? No, man. No, I'm not. I'm not good at Valorant. You seen Thumb Wars? Yep. I think, right? I'm pretty sure I have. It sounds very familiar. Have you seen the Fast and Furious parody Super Fast? For the longest time, I used to say this is the worst movie I've ever seen. Or why did I do that? But then I gave the honor to something called Let's Be Evil. I think this is just legitimately one of the worst comedy movies ever made. Like everything it tries to do, it fails. I actually fucking hated it. It actually just made me really upset. Those parody movies used to be mass-produced. Glad they died out. Yeah. Parody movies used to be a massive market. Disaster movie, epic movie, fucking Meet the Spartans, all of that shit used to be huge. And it was all so bad past Scary Movie 4. And even Scary Movie 4, a lot of people didn't like. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, John. That movie's trash. I used to love Master Disguise when I was a kid. Welcome aboard, Matthew. I don't know if it holds up well at all, but I did like it when I was a kid. No, you can just tweet it though, Dragonfly. Yeah, I've seen Thanksgiving. You ever watch Mystery Men? Yep. This is the Ben Stiller movie. It has this crazy scene with, oh my god, what's his name? He's a big actor. He plays like a big superhero, and in the show they fucking melt, or in the movie they melt his goddamn face off. Captain Amazing is what he is in this. This was a PG movie, by the way. And this death was hardcore.
Hey, morons, over here. She's right, my little friend.
Yeah, I'll just skip around.
How many toggle flips are needed, not counting the gratuitous toggle flip you may have asked for in a moment of panic?
This scene was brutal. Yep.
Okay, you know what? Can we just start again? Is there some sort of like reset button on this thing?
No, you little freak. There's no button for resetting. Flip the switch, lady. Don't stare at me. Lift your left arm. Flip it, you moron.
Thanks for a long time of watching, Phantom. Appreciate it.
Oh, flip the switch. Flip it. That's not cool.
Thank you.
I will do it.
Old movie ratings are so off. They were just really lenient. I think I was like 5 years old when this came out. I think this was a 1999 movie. And this shit was wild.
Everybody heard me say reset button, right?
Oh my god. Oh my god, we killed it.
What do you mean we? I was right.
That's not that bad. To a 5-year-old? Yes, it is. They fucking... Look at that! What do you mean? I still remember this so vividly. And then they have a really cool scene because Cal from Kenan and Kel's in this, and his superpower is he's invisible only when people don't look at him. And he was supposed to be a joke character, but they eventually just used that. And then he ends up being naked at one point, and I was like, naked guy, that's... I've never seen that. No, don't do that. Yeah, and it's PG. Yep, it's a PG movie. Thanks for the 20, Austin. And I've seen neither of those, Emmett, but I know them. Thanks, Pie Boy. It says PG-13 right there. Oh, no shot. They must have changed it. Because that was PG. I saw it when I was like 5. They had to have re-rated that. No, this thing was PG when I watched it. Had to be. No, this is not a Mandela effect moment. This shit was absolutely PG. What the fuck? Wow, my whole universe is crumbling around me. What do you know? Well, okay. Never mind. Wasn't PG. You like Bollywood movies? Yeah. And no, I don't know what Deadstream is. I haven't heard of that movie. I didn't think Mr. Meaty was that disturbing or anything. Can't say I've kept up too much with the BTK killer case. That is some disturbing shit, though. Thanks, Hollinger. I don't know what that is, Plague, but that is a wild name for a movie. Mr. Meaty wasn't disturbing. It was fine. It was a very interesting aesthetic. Ahead of its time, I'd say. Would you consider Gears 1 to be in your top 10 games? Probably not. It's the most important game I ever played in my life, though, but I don't know if it'd be like one of the top 10 best games ever made on my list. It'd be close, though. Have you seen the horror movie called Paranormal Entity? I have not. Clockstoppers will always be a classic. Can't forget Evil Bill Gates. Man, there's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Fucking Clockstoppers. Holy shit. And appreciate it, John. Yeah, Velocipaster is one that it's still on my to-watch list. And the glasses are cool. I like wearing these glasses. They feel nice, and I don't know if they help me sleep, but the placebo's working. And thanks, Crypto. And thanks, Dylan. Sorry. Yeah, we were already talking about EDP. Even talked to Gideon directly about it, so we got a bit of the scoop. Netflix is having new Spy Kids this month. Oh yeah! The Spy Kids reboot. That's right. They've got that new one right around the corner. Spy Kids Armageddon. Never heard of Dragon Wars. It's one I've never seen or know anything about. You missed out, man. Mr. Meaty was cool. It really was.